Hello, welcome back. This is a sample from Tropic Seamount, one of the Cretaceous seamounts, quite a bit further south from the Canaries. And here we have a carbonate rock that is full of basaltic fragments, little lapilli and fragmented basaltic material. We have dredged this in 1998, and here we have a more fresher sample where the basaltic lapilli are, well, kind of grayish black. And here is another boulder of the same carbonate matrix that contains a lot more altered, palagonized and oxidized material. So let me try to go a little closer here. So here you see the tiny little lapilli, and it's quite full with things. Here's one, here's one, here's one. And the white matrix, that's all carbonate. And that implies this has formed in quite a warm period, and therefore the Cretaceous age for the seamount makes a lot of sense. Let me get you to the less altered one. Here we have one that escaped alteration a little more, and here the basaltic clasts are a lot fresher. So here we have one, and here's another one, and the white material in between. That's the carbonate cement that bakes them kind of all together, or holds them all together. So that was another little sample. The encrusting, the manganese encrusting is not so thick. Here's a little bit to see on the upper end of this sample, and here on the other side we have very little. So maybe some of these things are still lying around and are tossed around by water energy. So some of the crusting might also not survive for all that long. So maybe that's a reason why these particular samples don't have quite the same thickness of crust as some of the other samples from the same place. So here is also the surface side, and here the manganese encrusting is rather thin. So thank you for your attention, and I'll close with showing the nice side of the sample, the cut side. And here we also see a little bit of banding, I believe, sedimentary layering potentially. So I just about kind of sense that there's some feature in here, and this is likely a function of loose material that is deposited on the slopes of the seamount and then baked together by the carbonate. Thank you once more for your attention, and I'll close here and hope to have you back very soon. Bye bye.